After every win, we're going to add one goblin card to our deck. So for our base deck right here, guys, we're running Pekka Goblin Giant, and after every single win, we're going to add one more goblin card to our deck until we have an 8 goblin deck. And no, guys, Riley does not count as a goblin, so we're not going to add him into our deck. This guy here does have the battle ram. I can't really stop it from connecting, but at least the minions will kill the barbarians, hopefully pretty quickly. And I will get my arrows down on the minions, which might allow my Goblin Giant to actually do a lot of damage. Wow, that's really good. This guy probably does have a Pekka in his deck, but he didn't get it down right there, so we're off to a great start. Kind of weird how the Fisherman doesn't pull bandits and stuff anymore properly. You know, guys, it's kind of crazy how overpowered Fisherman was just a bit ago, and how overpowered it still is even after a couple nerfs that it's gotten to, like, its slow duration and stuff like that, because it used to slow for longer, it used to actually pull bandits and stuff, and yet it's still this broken, even though they took a lot of that stuff away. Decent vines on the pump, but man, we're not in the best spot right now, guys. We're gonna have to get some sort of miracle, I think, to win this one, honestly. He probably has 3 musketeers or something crazy as well. Yeah, he actually does have the 3M. Man, it's been a minute since I faced 3 musketeers, guys. I actually don't know how the heck we're gonna do here. I think we just go for the arrows here and try to maybe go for a Pekka on the left side, and then on the right side, maybe just like a late bomber. I'm not even sure, though. Yeah, I think I just go for a late bomber. That's really all I can do. Okay, that's bad. We take a ton of damage here, but if he goes for another pump, guys, I think we just Goblin Giant, and maybe then we can actually take his tower. Yeah, actually, you know what, guys? I'm just going to go for an aggressive Goblin Giant here, then just get my minions down for some support as well. If he tries to 3M, okay, we just vines on that. I think if we just spam our spells, we can pretty much kill his 3M here. Yeah, I mean, I could even get a rage down as well if I want to. I don't know if I actually need to, though. Yeah, I might go for a rage if I need to finish off some of the musketeers, but we'll see about that. Fisherman should do a good job here, then we just go for a Pekka on this side. We can also get a rage as well to, you know, take down the minions, take down the musketeer and stuff. And a bomber low here should soak up most of the bandits, so I think we're chilling. Yeah, having our king up is so helpful. And guys, we're probably going to win this game, so we just have to think about what goblin cards we want to add next. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think I might try to add like a goblin machine or something like that. That would definitely make sense. Or I could go kind of crazy with like a goblin barrel or something random. I'm not even sure. Even a goblin curse technically should count as well, so we could do that. And yeah, this guy's already giving up. He knows that it's all but over right here. You know, guys, I could have been a normal guy and I could have added a goblin jaw into our deck, aka a goblin machine. But no, I decided to add goblin barrel in here. I just kind of want to spice things up, you know what I mean, guys? And yeah, hopefully it's going to work out. Come on, pull that to our king tower. Wait, is that actually going to pull it to our king tower? Yo, it does! Yo, I am 2000 IQ, guys. Wow. I honestly did not expect that to work. I thought the balloon would not get pulled there. That's actually kind of interesting. It looks like the balloon still gets pulled, guys. Like, as long as the fisherman initiates the pull while the balloon is on the ground, it pulls the balloon, even if it gets up, like, midway through. It still pulls it, which is actually kind of cool to know. Alright, so right here, our cycle is a little bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. I think we just have to go for a Goblin Giant here, then we just get our minions down. He probably has Inferno Tower. I think this guy usually runs Inferno Tower, but maybe our Goblin Giant can still do well here. Okay. You know, on the bright side, we do have the Vine spell, which is going to actually be a pretty good reset to the Inferno Tower. Also, it is always going to pull down his balloons, so I'm actually pretty happy with this start so far. And also, guys, I really just love having the minions in this deck, so you at least have some sort of air defense. We're once again going to get the vines down. Fisherman, what are you doing? He did play the snowball, though, which means our barrel might have a chance to get a bit of damage right here. Probably not too much, but hey, at least that's a little something. We're not down by too much right now. We have to be careful about his snowballs, I guess, because he's probably going to try to always go for them to mess up my fishermans that I just went for like that. But if I set up Pekka's in the back, guys, and he goes for like a balloon into it, we can just vines, and that Pekka will just get a big shot right away. So this might work out decently. I'm just going to get the Pekka in the back right now. I'm not really sure what Goblin card I'll add after this, guys, as long as I win. I might just go for the Goblin Machine, because we went crazy with the Goblin Barrel. We just need something normal, I think, after this. But, yeah. We do have the minions here as well, guys, which we can use kind of in the middle to distract the Inferno Tower, potentially. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot he played the Bomb Tower already. I'm silly. I completely forgot he already played that, guys. Okay, I guess I'll just go for the vines here. Gonna also try to get like a rage for something. Dang, that Evo Valkyrie just killed me. But wait, the Pekka's actually getting good value here. Nice, that Evo Valkyrie didn't actually do too well for him, I guess. I'm just gonna get this down here, then I'm gonna try to Fisherman in case he Valkyries, maybe. Unfortunately, he does not go for a Valkyrie right away. He has to still block my Pekka a little bit. This Pekka's actually getting so much value right now, guys. Let's get a Goblin Giant Rage here. That's actually going to be a lot of damage. We just have to worry about defending right now, which is going to be easier said than done, I guess. We just need a little bit more damage here, dude. It's going to be hard to get this final bit of damage, but I think we could maybe go for a barrel just to make him snowball onto that, right? And then if he has to snowball onto that, that means that, Oh, we just take his tower. I didn't even realize. By the way, guys, we're doing this whole challenge on top ladder right now, so things are going to get really difficult as we get further on here today, because, you know, we're just going to play a crazier and crazier deck against better and better opponents. Also, I don't know how that Fisherman just did not activate my King Tower. I think I played it like a second early, maybe. The nice thing here, though, is that we kind of pull our Pekka backwards, which gives us more time to build up a good push. And he wasted the log as well, guys. He doesn't realize that we actually have a Goblin Barrel. Also, I did add the Goblin Machine as our next Goblin card, you know. Goblin Machine is just too good to leave out, I feel like. Dude, he's already back to log somehow, which is kind of annoying. Bro, how is he cycling quicker than... how did he just get two logs before I could get, like, a single Goblin Barrel down? Okay. At least we get a little bit of damage there, but it's not looking good. He does go for the piggies. We're going to get our Pekka down, but I feel like he's going to get away with it. I swear, man. Piggies are just so broken. The defense of piggies as well is so broken. He's probably going to try to get a cannon down, so I'm going to Fisherman in case. Nice, he does, but maybe our Fisherman can do something. We do get a Rage down, which doesn't hit his skeletons, but it still allows us to get into a decent spot right here. I'm going to arrows, so maybe our Pekka can two-shot this, I'm hoping. Nice, it's level 17! Holy crud! Holy crud, he literally can't stop a level 17 Pekka. If that didn't get the last pancake to be level 17, guys, I honestly don't know if it would have been able to kill that Mighty Miner in time. Come on, kill that baby dragon. Nice! Also, someone said I shouldn't always just say nice if I get a good interaction, so... Exquisite! Let's go, exquisite! Dude, that almost got level 18. We have a pancake, but I guess the Pekka has too low HP. That almost got level 18, though. He does go for the piggies. I'm going to try to Pekka here, but honestly, I think our tower might be down regardless. Or maybe it won't be. Okay. The really clutch card right here is for sure the vines, because his baby dragon would be kind of invincible otherwise, but yeah, really just the vines are helping us actually take it down. I'm going to get a Fisherman in case he tries to Mighty Miner soon. I know he probably wants to. Wait, he just played a log. That is a big mistake in this matchup, I feel like. Come on, Pekka, you need to kill that Mighty Miner. Then we just go for a Goblin Giant. I don't think we actually have to vines on this baby dragon. Ooh, okay, maybe I should have got some vines up in there somewhere. Hold up, kill that baby dragon, please. Nice, we kill it. So if he goes for piggies, we can just defend decently, I think. Let's just go for the vines right here, so that hopefully kills the piggies. Wow, it targeted the E-Spirit. Oh no. How the flip does that take my tower? What the fluff? Alright, we do get our Goblin Machine to kill that, guys, and we just have to be careful here. I can't really split up my pushes too much, because if I do... Okay, actually, I'm going to. I was going to say if I do, he can just Mighty Miner, but he actually played it on the other side, which is kind of good for me here. Okay, we do get this down. Let's get a Vines down here as well. Let's get our Rage too. We're going to kill the baby dragon. Nice, we kill it. And let's just go for a barrel, and I think we take the win here. I was kind of scared for a second, but we got it. So I actually ended up deciding to put the Goblin Curse in our deck right now, guys, because Goblin Curse is the only Goblin-related spell in Clash Royale, so yeah, I kind of figured that we're going to have to add it sooner or later into our deck. We do get our Goblin Giant off right here. This guy does have Baby Dragon, probably going to be some sort of beatdown deck. He does have Miner too. Maybe it could be Lava Hound. Ooh, I'm not going to be too happy if it's Lava Hound, because Lava Hound definitely can be a little bit challenging for our deck. We do get a Rage down right here, but the minions, unfortunately, are not going to die here because the Goblin Giant is just goofing around on the wrong thing. I guess we could Curse. I think that's going to probably make it so we don't take any damage, hopefully. I kind of hate how the Curse no longer does amplification, though. Okay, how did that get 2 swings on my tower? That is rigged. Okay, it goes for the Hound in the back, guys. I'm just going to get my Fisherman down. I kind of have to pressure somehow right here. Normally our deck does have the arrows in it, but I actually took out the arrows for the curse, and I'm kind of upset I did right now because I'm pretty sure this guy has minion horde and stuff like that, which I would normally deal with pretty nicely, but now I just can't really deal with it because I don't have the arrows. Oh gosh, man. Why do I not have arrows in my deck? Nice, man. I love this game. I love this game, dude. We actually do get a lot of goblins here, though, to be fair. Wait, he goes for the miner. That's kind of a bad miner by him. Wait, what is he doing? Wait, that's such a bad miner, guys. He might have just sold a little bit. He just let us take his whole tower there, but to be fair, he is going to pretty much 3-crown me at this point, so maybe it doesn't even matter either way. I mean, we have the curse plus rage to kill the minions and stuff, guys, but it's looking pretty bad for us right now still. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. He's probably going to hound or something soon, and yeah, he goes for the hound. I can't really do much about that. I think I just have to let his baby dragon do its, you know, whatever it's going to do. Can't really deal with that too much. I'm going to get this down here. Yeah, I think we just go for, like, the vines, I guess, as well. But now we can't really kill the baby dragon. That's the issue. Unless our machine can really put in the work here. Okay, machine does put in the work. Let's go for the curse rage. Okay, he kills everything. Pekka? Pekka gets on the tower? Wait, guys, if I come back in this game, that would be a generational comeback, for real. I think we just go Gob Giant the middle, then we Goblin Barrel. And then he's going to go for, like, a Valkyrie, yes. But little does he know that I have the vines ready. Nice, we get a hit. Okay, I think... Okay, we take it. Let's go. Well, guys, we officially took out the Pekka from our deck. I'm kind of scared what our deck is going to come to after a couple more matches, but yeah, I took the Pekka out. I put the Goblin Stein in, because I feel like if I had the Pekka and the Stein, it would just make our deck way too heavy. I think potentially what I could try to do soon also is maybe I could add like a Goblin Cage and take out the Fisherman, but I'll have to see if that ends up being a good option or not. We just have to see how our deck is looking after this match. Our opponent does play the Delivery here, which means we can maybe get a nice Goblin Barrel down. I'm actually getting quite decent Goblin Barrel interactions here, I feel like, because my opponents always seem to not expect it. Okay, I'm going to get this down. Man, if I got my curse right there, I actually could have got a lot more goblins. Maybe I should have went for like a curse rage. All good, though. Fisherman is actually going to pull this furnace forward, which is kind of nice for us, just to make sure it dies a little bit quicker. And I guess for this, we can just go for our Goblin Machine. It's going to also put some good offensive pressure onto him. Might be a little bit hard to make a huge push, though, without our Pekka, so we'll see how that goes. He goes for a Berserker, but he completely misses, which allows our machine to get right on the tower and get quite a bit of damage. He also does play the Delivery, but maybe because he just wasted that, we could get a decent Goblin Barrel off onto his tower. Let's see, though. This actually could be quite good for us, guys. I think we just go for a Stein here. We're going to get the Pancake on it, then we just go for this. Then he's probably going to have to, like, Snowball and stuff like that. I guess he opts to go for a Furnace instead of the Snowball, but we actually get a lot of damage because of that. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty good. Just got to worry about this Evo Furnace, though. Our cycle's really bad right now to defend an Evo Furnace. Oh my gosh. I actually might be cooked right now, guys. Hold up. Wait, do we actually defend here? Okay, the Furnace does get a lot of damage, guys, but we actually defended that a lot better than I thought we would. I think now we finally go for our Gob Giant in the back, and then we just try to, you know, support it well with the machines. We get, like, a good Stein and stuff. We just don't really have much drill defense. That's really my main concern right now. Gonna be kind of hard to kill these Furnaces as well, but I don't know, maybe with, like, a, I don't know, good Goblin Machine, we can get something going. He actually does have the Poison. I didn't really expect that. I think we just go for this here, get a nice Rage as well. Unfortunately, our Gob Giant is going for the cannon all the way over there. Wait, I think we just go for another Goblin Giant, because he wasted his cannon there. He wasted another weird cannon, kind of like a weird positioning on that cannon right there, guys. And our Goblin Giant is gaining on him. He does get the Evo Snow down, but his Berserker's still dead here regardless. And I think we just go for a nice set of vines right now to make sure our Goblin Giant can do a little something here on the tower. Yo, look at all this damage! Nice, guys! We take the freaking win. Well, guys, we do have quite a few goblins in our deck right now. I actually ended up taking out the Fisherman, and I put the Goblin Cage instead, which is going to do pretty good for us on defense, I think, but I'm a little bit worried about if we can actually get good offense going still. So we'll have to see about that, I guess. We do get our rage down here on the barrel. This guy is just going to have a Logbait deck. Okay. We don't really have the best spells against bait. Ooh, I could get a really good curse here. I have to kind of wait to go for it pretty low, though, so it doesn't just feed his bats and stuff like that. We can maybe turn a couple of the bats into goblins, too. Okay, that's actually not bad. I could have got that vines way earlier. I was just trying to position it well. We still got a lot of damage on his tower, though. I don't even know what got all that damage, to be honest. Wait, does this guy have Mega Knight? Dude, this guy might have Mega Knight, guys. I think he has this one weird Mega Knight RG bait deck, which is kind of funny to see right now. I'm kind of glad we have the Goblin Curse, though. That's definitely going to probably carry us in this matchup. Let's see what he has here. Yeah, he does have the Mega Knight. Okay. We do have our Goblin Stein, so that's probably what we're going to have to use here to defend. And if he goes in for a barrel, I honestly don't know what I even do. I think I just have to... I don't know, maybe I just Goblin Giant. Because I could go for a rage and stuff, guys, but he has like so many things I have to rage, like the Skarmy, the bats and stuff. So if I did waste the rage there, I feel like that would just be so bad for me. So I think this is actually the best thing we can do right now is to just go in for all of this. I'm just going to Vines on the Dark Goblin, take that out, and just, you know, not have to deal with it. We're going to kill everything he has here at least. Okay, that Prince better die. Alright guys, safe to say that things are not exactly going our way right now. You know, I don't even know what's going on right now in this game, but yeah. It's cool though. Okay, that barrel somehow takes my entire tower. Yay. Love to see that, man. Love to see these dumb princes going around just thinking they can do whatever they want. Whew. Alright, guys, alright. Let's just go in here. He's probably gonna Evo Mega Knight and kill me, but... You know, gotta do something, right? Gotta do something. We can actually Vines here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I think we do actually take his tower. Okay, you know what? This is not too bad. Maybe I don't have to actually... pout and everything, because I guess we can actually still win this, maybe. Kind of looking bad for us, though, guys. He's gonna have such a big push coming our way right now, so... I don't know. I'm gonna actually Goblin Barrel on defense. Nice! Nice prediction of his Goblin Barrel, guys, with my own Goblin Barrel. Bro, I'm actually so goated for that. I'm actually so goated for that. That is so funny. We get our Stein down. Just have to kill this princess, you know? And I say we just go for a Gob Giant right down the pocket here. I think that's gonna do decent for us, so... Might as well, right? We kill this princess and everything, and we do get a really good Goblin Stein Lightning. Your Goblin Brawler's almost 3-crowning this guy. Holy moly. Okay, if he goes in for the RG, I'm going to have my cage at the ready, guys, so... Yeah, I'm ready. Go in for it if you want, buddy. Nice, he goes in for it. We can just Vines on defense. That cage has such a long reach, man. That's crazy. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of damage here, but it doesn't matter too much. I do have to be careful, though, guys, because he does have the Evo Mega Knight in cycle right now. I'm still going to go in anyways, though. Ooh, is this going to work, though? I think I just go in, guys. I think I literally just go in. We predict his bats there. He goes for a defensive Goblin Barrel. Please give it to me. Nice! We now have 7 Goblin cards in our deck. The only card that's not a Goblin card, guys, is actually the Vine spell, but... Yeah, we're just gonna have to think pretty heavily about what we want to put in instead of the Vine spell. I decided to... go ahead and put the Spear Goblins in this deck over the Rage spell, which I think is a decent choice. It's going to allow us to still have a quick cycle and stuff like that, and, you know, it's good pressure, so I think it's not too bad, actually. I guess we just go for the Vines right here on his stuff. I think that's actually kind of decent for us. Yeah, we can also get our ability down just to make sure the Bowler can die. That's low-key not bad at all. And we get another Rocket on the tower as well. I'm just going to go for my cage here. I think this guy's playing Graveyard, but guys, the fact that we have the Spear Goblins is actually going to allow us to counter the Graveyards a lot better, I think. Also, wait, I think I know what this guy wants to do. Hold up, I think I know what he wants to do. He's going to try Tornado to his King Tower, right? Never mind. Okay, I don't think he has Tornado. Guys, I tried to predict a Tornado. I was hoping he would Tornado so the barrel could actually block it. but he has arrows and stuff, so I guess he actually probably doesn't have a NATO. Kind of annoying to see the Executioner here, honestly, because the Evo can just be so hard to kill, especially with a deck like ours without a major big spell. But we'll see what happens, though. We do get our vines down here, which is kind of nice so his bowler doesn't really get the big lineups for him. Nice, this is so good. This is just exquisite, dude. We get so much tower damage there. Machine maybe could kill the bowler if we're lucky. Okay, I don't know why it's taking its sweet time firing rockets today, but that's still pretty much a dead counter push for him. Yeah, he gets like no counter push at all. Also, our curse is actually going to be really good against the graveyard, which I'm 100% sure he's going to have. Very nice damage there. I think we just go for a Gob Giant in the back. If he tries to go in for a graveyard, we can just Evo Cage. Okay, I think we just Evo Cage here. And also we could get Spear Goblins. Wait, guys, let's just curse. He's probably going to go for something here, right? But, you know, the curse is just going to turn that all into goblins. He's probably going to have to, like, bowler. No, he actually goes for the Executioner. We do get our vines down, which might give us a little bit of time to kill his stuff. That's low-key not bad, actually. That could have been a big counter push for him, but, you know, our vines and stuff allowed us to take down most of it. This guy's already chattery lipped, it looks like. You can actually activate your King Tower sometimes against Evo Valkyrie, but usually you need a Fisherman to do that. Kind of hard to do it without a Fisherman. I'm going to have to get a really nice Goblin Stein here to kill the Zappies and everything. Goblin Stein is actually proving to be really useful in this matchup. Very nice Goblin Machine, and I guess we just go for the Vines here to make sure this Executioner doesn't do too much either. Gonna get my Spear Gobs down. We do get on the tower just a little bit with the Goblin Stein as well, which is good to see. We make him arrows, okay. Nice, dude. I think the main way he's going to be able to win this matchup, guys, is if he gets a nice, like, bowler lineup or, like, an Executioner lineup. So if we could prevent that, we definitely have a decent chance of winning this one. I think I just save my Evo Cage for now and just get this down right here instead. And I guess we could once again just go in for a barrel as well. Just going to go for the Vine spell here. He doesn't go for the arrows on the barrel. He goes for them very late, but we still took down the majority of his, you know, counter push and stuff like that. And we got some good tower damage too. So yeah, guys, the game plan here is really just to spam him in all fronts. The game plan to finish out this game is just to spam him in all fronts, because he has the defense he needs for mostly everything. Also, like, the Zappies and stuff are really hard to kill, but if we spam him in every way possible, I just don't know if he's going to be able to fully stop everything. Nice! The barrel gets on the tower, and we take the win. It's actually kind of crazy that we're this high up with an 8 Goblins deck, guys. There's some people who have been trying all their life to get this high up on ladder, and we're just up here with an 8 Goblins deck, which is kind of hilarious. I'm just going to go with my machine in the back right now. Just want to figure out what this guy's running and try to make maybe a decent push kind of early on just to catch this guy off guard, perhaps. I think I'm actually just going to Goblin Giant the bridge with this machine here. Then we just get the Spear Goblins to defend his baby dragon kind of lightly. He did end up playing the Barbarian Barrel, so maybe this Dark Goblin will also get some good value here against the Boss Bandit. Nice, that's really good. Good shot, Bayat! Good shot. He actually does have the Electro Wizard, which is interesting. And he does get another Barbarel down. We don't really get any damage there. But at least we know pretty much his entire deck now. I think he probably is going to have like a Ram Rider or something like that, guys. So we're going to have to use our Cage really nicely here. Cage definitely does kind of carry this deck. I guess we just go for the machine in the back right now. And I'm also thinking that maybe we could get some really nice Goblin Steins on offense as well, guys. Because they're going to be a little bit hard for him to stop. He has like the Boss Bandit and stuff, but that's mostly all that he has here. I'm just going to go for this into the Boss Bandit, because if he plays something extra, then we just ability to kill it. He actually does go for a whole Lightning. I think we just can get a Goblin Cage kind of up high right here. Yeah, let's go for the Cage like this. Hopefully the Boss Bandit doesn't double dash too quickly. Okay, nice. I think we counter everything easy. Yeah, he's going to have to respond to my Goblin Brawler as well, which is pretty nice. I think he's probably going to Guards or something like that. Or will he? No, he actually doesn't. Okay. Spear Goblins do make him go for a Ram Rider, but guys, we do have the Goblin Stein, which is actually going to reset his Ram Rider. So that's actually pretty good for us, I think. And guys, I think we could just go for a nice Goblin Giant. I don't really see why not. I'm also going to go for kind of a cheeky barrel. Our Dark Goblin is killing the whole Ewiz, and he just wasted that. Which means we could just, like, curse and stuff. Wait, I ability too late. I wasted my Elixir too, I think. Yeah, I didn't even get my Elixir back. That kind of sucks. But our Goblin Giant evolution is actually putting in the work right now, man. Look at that. Alright, we do have our Evo Cage for defense, but we do have to be really careful here, though, for sure. He does get a nice ability, but I think we're actually chilling. Yeah, let's just get our spear goblins low here. Hopefully he doesn't predict it or anything crazy. Yeah, that's fine by me. We could just go for a goblin giant, guys. And the fact that he has Ewiz really does not seem to be helping him right here. The Ewiz just doesn't really seem to be the best DPS card for him right now. I guess we just go for a Goblin Curse, try to get a few Spear Goblins out of this. Maybe a nice ability could be good here as well. Now we can just go for the Goblin Barrel because he played his Bar Barrel. Goblin Doctor is actually still alive here, so it's going to get one shot, almost two shots on the tower as well. Guys, I think we actually might complete this challenge, dude. We just need to get some really good pushes. We have to be careful to not get greedy right here. I think the way we're going to lose this is only if we get too greedy with like a Goblin Giant way too aggressively. Okay, this is very bad. Very, very bad. How did that charge, by the way, from like a meter away? Or like half a meter away? Wait, our Dark Goblin didn't even get targeted! Wait, we have to go in, we have to go in. And then we can just get a nice barrel because he wasted the Snowball and the Bar Barrel. And our Dark Goblin is behind the Goblin Giant here, gets right on the tower. And guys, we officially complete the challenge. Subscribe if you enjoyed.